Hey guys, welcome to Code Better. So in this video, we will be discussing about how to import data into SQL. So there are actually two ways to import data into SQL, but in the previous video, we were manually entering the records. So there would be a limit. How many records can we enter manually? It would be up to 50 records, maybe 50 is a huge, but let's take a maximum of 50 records we can enter. But how to load thousands of data into this SQL? So there are two ways to import data into SQL. Let's see what are those. So the first one is bulk insert method and the second one is object explorer method. So first, let's discuss about the bulk insert method. Use the same, it was a sales 2, right? That was my database I have created in the previous section. So let me execute this. Why even without copying this, selecting this, I can simply run because there is no other query in it. There is only this query. So when I'm adding extra queries, then you can do that. So okay, it shows commands completed successfully. The process is same. So before starting it, I want to show you my Excel file. So okay, this is Excel file. Let us check what are the column names. Okay, these are the column names here: employee ID, name, email, city, date of birth, phone, and address. Okay, let me just copy it for the sake of simplicity, just so that I can remember the names of it. I will keep it in a comment. Okay, so the process is same. First we have to create table. So it is regarding employee. So let's create a table named employee2. Enter. So the first one is employee ID, right? Employee ID. If you observe in this Excel sheet, the ID has a character, isn't it? The ID has a character E0001. That means it is a character of length 5. So let's come here and let's give a character of 5 bytes, comma, and the next one is name. Let's see, as it is also a small data, it has just 10 records. We can also manually enter it, but the process is same even if the files are huge. So we have a maximum of 10, so we can count it. So I'm taking care here again. So let me give 15. Okay, this one also I'm just manually giving, but in case of huge data you can select varchar because we don't know, some here have big names, larger names. Okay, and the next one is email, and obviously always take varchar for email because emails will be large, and I'm giving 30 maybe. Okay, and the next one is city. City, let me look at the city house, the in data. Okay, so city also we can count. There are smaller in length, so I can take care without any doubt. And also I'm taking a limit of 15 again. And then date of birth here. Date of birth, when you know that when your data has some type of date columns, which has date columns, then you can simply take date. No need of char, var, int. Okay, when you're taking int date, you don't need to mention the space length. Okay, and then phone. So always take 14 characters for phone because of country codes and all. And then the final address. See, this is why I have copied the address, copied this thing, because we have to be very perfect regarding spellings also. Okay, here if you see one R is missing, that if you take double R here, the data will not going to enter. So make sure you are taking the exact names what were present in the data that you want to load. See, if you want to change it, you can simply change here in Excel itself. Here you can change and you can save this file, and then you can come here, not here, and simply you can make change of it. And also for address, I would like to give varchar of 30 maybe. Okay, so that was it, and I'm going to, let's try to run it. Execute. Yes, it shows commands completed successfully. Select all from EMP2. So that is what we have created, right? So it will show the structure. See, that now the process comes. Now the bulk insert method comes. So how do we do that? So first of all, close this file, close this Excel file, and the bulk insert method using bulk insert method. Okay, so how do we use it? Is carefully listen the process, because it is not that tough. It is a very easy way to load the data actually. So if you carefully listen, it would be a very easy one. Got it? Yeah. So first write bulk insert, and the table name which we have created. Okay, make you note down these points which we have created, emp2. Got it? And then enter. From, we have to give the location. From, give this location, we have to copy and paste the location here, mention it in single quotes. See here, Excel file is still open, close it and minimize the file. This was the employee data I was giving. Right click on it, go to properties. Here we have the, see here we have the location of the file, and also see the type of file is Microsoft Excel comma separated values. That is the format of the file is CSV. So you just copy this location, go to SQL, Control V, and you have to give another slash here, enter the file name from which you copied the location. The file name was EMP, just now we saw, and the format is CSV. So that is what we have to mention extra. And then with open the brackets, the format is equals, again mentioned in a single quotes, with format, file type, you have to give here file type, comma, and then enter the first row. The first row would be starting from second line. Why I'm saying from second line is, why? Because if you open this file, see, the first line comes here, A, B, C, D, and so SQL takes first line starting from here. So that is why we have to mention it as a second line. Okay, second line. And now, okay, and now go to field terminator. Field terminator. What is field terminator? Field means columns. Field means columns. In SQL, rows are called records and field columns are called fields. Equals, here you have to give comma and one more comma, and row terminator equals slash n. Okay, so this is the process, and you have to close the bracket as we have opened the bracket here. So this is the process, and don't forget to keep a semicolon here. Yes, so here again your file is open, close the file. Now but try to insert it. It shows 10 rows affected. It shows 10 rows affected. Why it shows 10 rows affected? Because the data that I have selected the location is having 10 rows. Now let me open the file. Select, okay, select all from EMP2, the semicolon. So now if I execute, see here the data shows. I will show you this data so that you can see, you can get a clarity. See, the employee IDs, we have 10, and the name, email, city, and see the date of birth. Even if it is in a, how it is a long date format. It came into a short date format. SQL will take, if you simply mention as a date, it will take in a nice format. Okay, so the phone and address. So this is the first process. This is the bulk insert method. So what we have did here, we have created a table of the same columns which our data, Excel data is containing, and giving the appropriate data types. It is very necessary to give appropriate data types, because if you are giving any wrong data type here, it is not going to take, it will throw error. So make sure you are giving an appropriate data types. And using bulk insert method, so we have copied the location of the file. So this is the file name of Excel. This is the file name that we have created. Okay, this is we created. This is the actual file name of the Excel. And .csv, if your file format is XLX, then you have to mention that format. And the file format again, first row starts from field terminator and row terminator. As I said, field means columns and rows, and records means rows. Okay, so this is the process of bulk insert method. I hope you understood the process.